And we're back with the Scuffed Realtor. Nick.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
That thing is annoying.
How's a piece of scrimshaw?
Big bong rips, man.
Here's an old whale's tooth from the bottom of the ocean. Let me help you. Let me get that from you. These from Columbine. How are you? How's your week? Welcome to the Scuffed Realtor. We are having fun.
Skating the mystery. My girlfriend moved in and her cat started scratching my 10x18 Persian Bijar. Nick, what should I do?
Who scratched her Persian? Mother Boucher?
Girlfriend's cat.
Oh, drown it. Fill the bathtub up. Add bleach. See how long the cat can stay underneath your feet in the bathtub. If the cat can stay more than 10 minutes underneath your feet in the bathtub, give him a prize. And you know what his prize is? An Amazon box in the back of an abandoned shopping plaza.
A sword from its anus to its mouth.
It can be a cat kebab.
Yeah.
That would be... cats love Amazon boxes in the back of abandoned shipping malls. I'm telling you, they love it. And you know what else they like? They like doing like jackass stunts out of your car.
Yeah, at night.
At night. They like being like, yeah, what's going on? My name's Ryan Dunn, random hero. I'm a kitty cat. I'm a little yellow tabby. Yeah. This is called box window. And you just basically you just go to the back of a Target and you
spike it into the ground.
Yeah, you Gronk spike it out of your window. You put it in a bag and you kind of whip it around and then you Gronk spike it. You know what I mean? Because it that's why we don't have pets. You know, because pets cost you about $3,000 a year. That you, let's be honest, do we have that? We got an extra $3,000. Do we really? I mean, if we have it, do we feel like it when you add it up like that? What are we doing here? You don't even spend $3,000 a year on yourself. You're a suicidal guy with a dog or a cat, or a girl with a cat. Suicidal. The cat's getting $3,000 worth of food a year. You're not going on a vacation that would change your frame of mind. Your cat took a shit on your cool thing.
Something that hates you.
I'm sorry. It's just the way your fucking cat can't stand you, literally. Your cat is giving you toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, they're bad news.
Yeah, they're giving you UTIs that you can't put your thumb on. Your doctor's scratching his head at the scent of your vagina. And you're like, oh, but it's tabby. And I have to like, and you have to, and you're literally on SSRI inhibitors and you can't get on the premium gym plan because your fucking dog eats salmon. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Pet growth is a capitalist endeavor. Pet growth is attractive to the people we go to war with each other over.
Yep.
We go to war with each other over politics and bullshit, over capitalists and all this. Pet growth is the most exciting thing in normal day-to-day retail in the last 20 years. And we're fighting each other over this shit. Gronk spike your fucking cats.
No more brother wars. No more cat wars.
Sorry.
Put it in a metal cage. Set it on the bonfire. You're good.
See you later. Viking funeral. All cats tomorrow. Virginia Beach. Meet me there. I'm sorry. And if you need a friend that's a cat, maybe
put yourself on the bonfire.
Yeah, maybe give yourself a Viking funeral. Well, yeah, make a little log raft, shoot the arrow straight up and right down into your own chest, and deal with the heat from the burning arrow.
Super chat here, big one, $50, and it's a little bit of a change of pace. Red Dog, the gray. I live in the outskirts of LA in Thousand Oaks. Real estate here is jokes. $1 million gets you 1,500 square foot shitbox. Work is location dependent at the moment. Take home $170,000, but it feels like nothing here. Advice also where to look for undervalued antiques locally. See you in October.
I got to be real with you, buddy. Thousand Oaks and all these areas outside of California always were nuts to me, right? The whole rest of the world got to that price point. It's $1 million kind of everywhere where a job gets you $170,000. I'm just saying that. I got to say it plainly. 15 years ago, you know, the pre-crazy inflation, it was like that. California has the weather. I know the whole state's burning, is a burning. I got to say this like plainly because I do believe it. I don't think you're going to be complacent with your other options. I don't think the Texas option is better for you. I don't think the Pacific Northwest is necessarily a better deal, even though it'd probably be my pick. I think it's truly a 6 1/2 in the other fight. It's a Red Sox Yankees fight, and I don't think there's necessarily a better answer. I think the Pacific Northwest, I think specifically Seattle is sort of falling apart and coming apart at the seams. I think it was a lot of like hospital-based jobs that are going to be like Boston is going to be coming apart soon. And Boston's one of those cities. It's so fucking expensive. Everybody's like kind of dissipating into the wilderness here, but get ready for a quality of life shift. You know, no more great concerts in LA, no more perfect weather, perfect, you know, walkable quality of life shit, oh wow style shit going on. Everything is that $1 million price point in that region, you know? Yeah, Maryland sucks. I do like Idaho. Yeah, no, I do. I fuck with Idaho. I fuck with Idaho and a couple of cities in Montana. Not really. It's a little too remote for me. I'm a little more of an ocean girl myself, but the lakes of Idaho that I see are gorgeous. But freshwater's fucking trash. No. Mountain freshwater is a totally different animal. West Coast freshwater is totally different than East Coast freshwater. It's way prettier, way more scenic. But yeah, I mean, I liked Ventura when I was up there, and I don't think Ventura is cheap. I'm just saying, kind of think it's like that's just the way it is in California, man. I think inland is hot and miserable, and that's all just like Arizona to me. But I mean, you can check the Carolinas for a little bit more of a value. I like parts of the Carolinas for that value, but I mean, it's not going to be like, holy shit, is it cheap here? It's going to be like, I'm at like 60%, but so is my job. So that's that. I like upstate New York, but the jobs aren't crazy. You're going to be, I mean, remember you got Hudson, but you're still going to be commuting to New York, you know, twice a week or something like that. It's still that half hybrid life when you live around New York and you're trying to pull that. You know, Providence is good, but Providence is good. Portland, Maine is good, but you know, these are expensive, you know, liberal hellholes that are also $1 million, you know? I like Worcester, and there are areas. I don't want to say there's none. I'm not going to gatekeep. They are there, but I think like your quality of life is going to be in a different sector. I can't sit here and you know, pretend like it's going to be perfect out there, because I lived in Southern California, lived in Venice Beach, and you know, the jobs are crazy. You know, like I had friends that smoked weed all day and made $190,000 a year working for fucking Apple as a copywriter, doing nothing all day, writing tweets for golf clubs, for Christ's sakes. That job is not here in Providence. We don't have the big marketing departments that, you know, rely on that big city mentality, you know,
social media manager.
Yeah, social. Oh, come on, man. You run an SAS? Like shit like that. We don't have that, so to speak.
Yeah, Castle's here with a big $50 on this address. Our friends are looking at this. Both work in healthcare and set on settling down in New Hampshire. Apparently a steal for the area, so they want to know what's the catch. Pricey repairs. Thanks,
it's a house with a bunch of additions. This is an addition. This is a shitty addition too. This is indicative. See how the windows are all over the place? So this is a tri-level. This is the original house. This is the addition. New Hampshire is a lot of snowmobile hicks with not a lot of good foresight. All right. This house lived its life a few different ways. I'll bet you there are complicated mechanical systems that don't align. Tons of different material. This is a 3-season room. See, this is the driveway. This is that retarded sliding door right here. This house needs to be completely, honestly, it needs to be completely gutted and then reworked. But there's a couple of problems. We got this room right here. This is exterior siding that they left up. This is 1 by basically cedar closet board. This is vinyl siding from the original house. This is a deck they left to connect the house. All right. Enclosed back deck. Not really the way you do this. This is 1/4-inch plywood painted. Not very nice way to do that. The ugliest fucking kitchen that's ever been made. You got a 6-foot island trimmed out with ratty ass oak, shitty contractor grade pine cabinets. The ugliest fucking island and offset ever. Just a fucking crack whore's living room where a German Shepherd.
4 core.
Yeah, 2004 core where a big fat person sofa was leaned against this window, and then a large German Shepherd slobbered all over this window while barking all day while his owner was at work. A fireplace that's been absolutely cooked to death with shitty trim on it.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, $180 bathroom vanity that was bought at Home Depot on sale with a mist-sized mirror above it and a towel rack and a piece of the trim that fell off, but we're just going to leave it there. Toilet that leaked recently, based by the wet grout. Old heat registers. Oh, you did a new shower door surround. Good for you.
The black matches.
Yeah, that matches. That's great. Yeah, that looks great, because what was under there before was, you know when you've been in a bathroom and it smells like straight up wet towel, stinky mold? Yeah, we all know that smell. That was the smell 6 hours before this thing got installed and photographed. And you can see
pushing it into the...
Yeah, like screwing it right through the wet. Now this tile and grout work is telling me that just the consistency and color tells me things are on the up and up. So overall, the condition of the house is 1 to 2. All right, we've got 1980s kids color, so empty nester house. Maybe someone died in it. We got a knee wall for no reason. 2 different kind of mismatched floors. Right, that's great. We got lumber liquidators 2 ways. That's great. I'm surprised I'm actually shocked we even have electricity in the wall, which tells me that they illegally cut this. Let's hope this is an LVL. It's probably not. It's probably 2 20-foot 2x6s nailed together, basically a gaff header, supported with 2 jack studs illegally. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some bowing there. A disconnected pellet stove, rat ass. Some white beadboard, more tile done by the uncle with the same shithole mismatched bathroom vanity as above. This one's in cherry. Great job. I'm glad we went with the cherry wood, which is super in style right now. The 6-foot tall toilet paper over the toilet thing. We got a half roll of toilet paper, classy. We've got a new register put in that doesn't match any of the rest of them. Another beautiful stainless steel shower surround with a oil rubbed bronze faucet already installed and a stainless floor drain, probably covered in dog dick hair. Original drum washer and dryer, brand new Maytag, fancy. Let's not replace them together. Let's replace them as they break. Great job. Brand new appliances, great job from their fat slob son that went to Lowe's to make his mom's house sell for good money. There might be a dead person in this house based on the tape being left on those appliances. Brand new appliances.
Oh, tape. I thought it was a blue.
It's blue tape, protective tape from Lowe's. They left it on there and they had them install it. Gas-fired Generac, a backyard that goes into straight up nothing because this was probably the runt lot in the development, meaning we don't need to do the backyard. This isn't even legal in Rhode Island. You need 30 feet off the backyard. This is completely legal in New Hampshire. You allow that because you're snowmobile people who drink too much natural light and you have alcohol problems with little rope hats on that say, drink them if you got them. So this is a nice pathway to where? Where does the path go?
The other side of the house.
Just walk over here and just get poison ivy on your flip-flop covered feet. That's where it goes. A nice backyard built by a hick. That's great. With a huge bonfire area. You can burn your fucking cat after you get rid of it and you listen to me. A nice unfinished basement that's actually not even a bad basement that they should have done something with. God knows they didn't do anything like that. Oil-fired boiler. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it is not... I mean, you got a Beckett burner. Looks fairly decent, like there was maintenance done on it. All right, you got hard water system, water softening system there. You got Hunter. Wow. We had enough money to do lawn sprinklers, and the lawns look like that. That's absolutely fucking wild. You got a completely maxed panel. A pallet of concrete. I would love... Is that it's pellets. That's a pallet of pellets. Insulated garage that's never been boarded from the original time it was built. The garage was an addition from 2004, I would bet. You can check the field card. The house is not good. The house lived its life. It wasn't sold recently. It's first time to market, but this house is a $275,000 house that is now trading at $464. It is a good deal, but it's never been bought and sold, I'll bet. And if it did, it was $282 or $310 or something like that. $191 and $14. Wow. Yeah, this house lived its life half of what it is, and now they're trying to capitalize on it. This is the worst house for $500,000 in New Hampshire. It needs so much to get to where you want it to be. It is a full gut reno. Just so all your friends are on the same page, you need... And New Hampshire's not cheap. New Hampshire has the same problems I do. In fact, you might even have a worse problem when it comes to contractors. I'm going to go $115 a foot. You need $202,000 more to get this house where it's at. Literally. The quality of the build in this stuff is all shit. It needs new siding, new windows, new floors, new bathrooms, new kitchens, new garage, new breezeway, new basement, new landscaping, upgraded everything. All right, you're going to spend more than $100 a foot, but you're going to spend this $200,000 more on top of that. So the house isn't even... I wouldn't take it for $400,000. I probably wouldn't even take it for $350,000. You're not going to live in a house like that, and if you do want to live in a house like that and you can't see it like that, you are going to be underwater because that house is not going to sell again to another buyer like that. You are being overly optimistic. It is not a nice house. It's a lot of square footage in very, very bad condition, and it needs all of it to be fixed. I'm sorry. New Hampshire's cool, but that ain't it, my friend. And just so you know, you'd better be prepared to do all that shit I talked about. And I'm talking a complete gut. You will, that house, when you're finished with that house, if I ever had that house and I had to do it and it was given to me, that house wouldn't even look like that when I was done with it. It would literally be reshaped, like roof off. You have two different kinds of shingles here, just so we're on the same page. These are two different shingles. I'll bet you $100 it leaks right here. This house is this is a bad piece right here. This is a rough thing. I know the square footage looks good, and I know it is. You can find something better that's a little bit further along. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. 126 square foot flat roof, mid-century modern house. Looks like it's redone in the wrong direction by Chinese people.
From W. Gilham, did they ruin this?
Yes, they did. It's a nice house, though. I mean, the 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot, single-level, mid-century ranch done by an NPC piece of shit human. Look at this gap. Unfucking believable. They tried to shoot the gap on the Foster the People interior. Let me tell you something about the Killers in 2009. They had, after their...
Rap at me.
After their first album, Hot Fuss,
I know what you're saying, man.
Foster the People said, those guys rip.
Yeah, they ran with those pumped up kicks all the way to #1 on the Billboard charts, followed quickly by
Sit next to me. Empire of the Sun, MGMT.
Yeah.
And then Snow Patrol opened up for them in the 2011 Lollapalooza tour, saying, quite frankly, Brandon Flowers has the energy that I wished I had. All right, but let me...
Hello, Kings of Leon. Meet your newest feel-good hit of the summer.
No, I'm not going to listen to that crap. I'm going to listen to my Discover Weekly, which is actually pretty good. What do we have on here? You guys ever heard of a band called Fearing? They're kind of pretty good. Two Door Cinema Club. It's a character I've been working on, the pump man for the hype man for the Killers lately. And then I've also, I really like this band called It Looks Sad. It's a very good band. You guys like... I try to be Mr. Brightside in this house, but I can't.
City.
Anyway. I mean, this house looks like Zooey Deschanel's Pussy Cream, but it's it missed the mark. It's got the leather Wayfair shit. It's got the painted brick fireplace. Nice footprints on the fucking tile work and like these realtors like get a rag and wipe the footprints. Why do I have to talk to you like Chris D'Elia? I'm gonna look at the floor, but if those footprints aren't wiped off, you'd better be 10. Oh!
Dirty feet people walking through?
No, it's the contractor just leaving it. Like, what the fuck, man? If you're a realtor and you like leave shots like that, like you have enough to like put the towel, like it's like, oh, put the hand towel to show, oh, isn't that pretty? But like, nice fucking angle right here. You know what I mean? Like, what's this? Take a scraper and scrape that. Fucking dipshit. God damn it. Heat's not done. Fire alarm's done. Brand new. It's a flip. Plumbing's done by a fucking 10-year-old kid. Dad, what do I do for the blue? The blue's cold, right? Dad, I can do it. Just give me the cutters. Brandon, get my dad's cutters. Dude, if you want us to run kid plumbing. Yes. Son, I'm pretty proud of you. We sold the house. Yes. Great job on the asphalt on the driveway. Great. Love that. Really nice job. We need it slightly bigger. No plants? Nah, no plants. We'll be good. Bricks here? All right, we'll do bricks. Plants? Nah, we're good. What do you want us to do with these brick garden edges here? Why don't you just slam asphalt right into them and then leave them buried in fucking lazy.
For your cars.
Well, who cares? I just need a little bit more room so you can pull right up to the front door.
Right on the other side too.
You know what's great? When you can get right out of your front door and you can open your door into your front door.
That's a Canadian house. Is this in Canada?
This almost. It's Westchester, Pennsylvania. This house was bought for $240 and it was flipped by a bunch of fucking hacks. $240, $212.
Flipped by asphalt guys, you think?
Yes. There you go, roll, Johnny, roll. Oh, they tried to make money and they lost. All it needs is a little bit of paint. So they paid too much money to flip it. They said this is a good area. I bet you I can buy this house. They bought it for $355. They said they put $100,000 in it to make $80,000. They didn't. So what they did was they put new white vinyl siding on it for $25,000. They painted, they douched the place white. They redid the wallboard. They demoed it down. They put $1,500 worth of the shittiest flooring you've ever seen. They painted this with paint, which is not the way you do that. They painted the blockwork, the bluff stone. They put in a bunch of recessed cans. They said they spent $100,000. They didn't. They put the natural oak shaker front cabinets, builder grade shit, with the 2 cabinet island no back and the white Caesar stone flip master 3000, new fire alarms. So we've got a $15,000 electrical bill, a $15,000 kitchen, $30,000, a $6,000 paint job, 20. What is it? What is it? 15, 31, 36. A $15,000 vinyl job. So what are we at? 51. We've got a shitty bathroom for $3,500. Let's call it 55 grand. Times 2, 60 grand. Plus carpeting, 4 grand. 64,000. Closet doors, 2 grand. 67 grand. Holding costs on 355 is roughly 3,000 a month times 12. That's 36,000. That's 100 grand. 6% realtor fees on the top of a $560,000 sale. That's just over 14,000, 114,000. So on top of 350, is that what they paid? 350, right? They paid maybe a little. Oh, the asphalt was 2 grand. So let's call it 125,000 in on the hold. On top of, oh, it flipped, then it flipped. Oh, it flipped, then it flipped. Okay, so partner backed out, but whatever. I'll just do it myself. So 335, 355. Was it 355? What is so far? 355. 355 plus 145. They can't sell this. They're hooked. They're stuck. They're into this thing for 510.
Yeesh.
They're into this thing for $510,000. That's after the realtors paid. So if you really, really want to buy it, I would offer them. Look, they're fucked. They're close. And if I said they spent 125, they would say no way. We spent 150. I can guarantee it. So they can't sell this for lower than 510,000. They would rather rent it out than that. So just be ready for that. And it sucks. They pay too much. You can't flip and do that. You need to go like way higher, and you need to get a price that would have grabbed it right away. That's what happens when you flip shit, because you still spent the money and it still came out like shit. That's why I don't like that game. I don't like playing that, because that's kind of what happens. You still spent 100 grand and it came out like shit. The problem is 100,000 just doesn't go as far as it used to. And people are bad at bidding their own jobs. I did it myself, trust me. But that's what happened. Yes, it is too far gone. And the offer, realistically, what I would want is I would offer them. I don't care. They basically ruined the fucking house. I don't care about their rat ass. There's still more to do. The kitchen's trash. I don't even want to pay them. I pay them $40,000 for the electrical work. And God knows, if based on that plumbing, I'll bet you the electrical work is hack as fuck. So now it's ruined. This is a pretty girl in your high school that was cool as shit, that fucked a guy who did stick and poke tattoos and taught her about OxyContin. Yeah. That's what this is. She's got a 280 body count. Oh. She started following around. Who's the worst band a girl could follow around? That you're like, no way. Coheed and Cambria.
There you go. Vegan and Sarah.
And I'm nothing personal on Coheed and Cambria, but it's just a little, She's a Coheed and Cambria follower with a 280 body count because she was a groupie for them. And she found... Wow. She got zapped by the DMT.
Young blood.
Yeah, young blood. Yes, young blood. She's a young blood fan. Yep. She thought he looked like Ozzy Osbourne. Train is a great answer. Sum 41, great answer. I'm gonna go young blood though.
Hoobastank.
Hoobastank, yes.
What's the band?
Got verbally abused by.
It's Dave Grohl's band.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Yes.
21 Pilots.
Yeah, 21 Pilots is that's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
21 Pilots is a great answer for that. What? Michelle Pastore was following around 21 Pilots? Yeah, dude. No. She was so cool. I loved her.
Argentina.
No. They took her in the van?
The big show.
Yeah, last time I saw her, she was like sleeping. She was like nodding off at a cigarette machine. Broken Side.
Broken Side's cool. Broken Side's based.
30 Seconds to Mars. It's really good. This is fun. It is fun to think about what band the cool girl in your high school would crash out to, and then you find her 5 years later, and then, but that's basically what I was trying to get to in that, is that's what that house is. She is no longer savable. You can't be like, I'll forget about that part of your life.
Mm-hmm. No.
And there was one night where they were like into like stapling me.
Yeah, you can't be Eskimo Bros with the Broken Side guys.
Yeah, you can't.
Love you guys. We love the Crunk mashup, right? It's fun.
POD.
No,
POD's
right?
I'm not making fun of POD.
Yeah, that one jam with E40, right? Who remembers that? E40. Broken Side.
Just Afro Man. just Afro Man holding out your now wife.
I got more. J-Mac, how have you all found the Scottish football fans? Also, I'm motorcycling the States. What's your recommendation of places to see? Looking to see cool shit and meet good people. Back from New Zealand doing landscaping and motorbiking.
Motorbiking. Well, we don't call it motorbiking. The Scottish people are having fun, man. They're jumping in Providence rivers. It's great. They're having a good time. They're fucking bitches and shit. I know like they're going willy-nilly. There's 30,000 Scots.
I felt like Bill the Butcher the other night. Some guy had this like deep Scottish accent and he like talked behind my shoulder at the bar we were at. And I was like, I don't like that.
Really?
I realized how American I am. I'm like, I don't like that. Even though he's, you know.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. We're having a good time with it. I think honestly, I gotta be. If I'm calling like I see it, people are having a good time with it. I'm happy. People are happy. That's but there's 30,000 fucking Scottish people here, ripping butts, like flipping parking cones onto statues with Dominican guys till late at night on blow, which is kind of funny.
Drinking a lot.
What?
Drinking a lot.
Drinking a fuckload. Getting laid. Good for them. I don't give a shit. If I was a 25-year-old soccer hooligan and I was single and I went to Scotland, trust me, I would be blowing your fucking chicks' backs out too. And I know that because you guys smell like fucking cigarettes and fucking beer all the time. It would
You're really blowing the back out.
You really want to give me a shank in there? I gotta shave my hair off before I put it in ya. Look at the American boy pumping away on me. Let me put a little spritz. It's a little bit of salty from the sweat down there. But no, I'd say it's cool. I don't give a fuck. Like I see him out. My brother. Long story short, I'll give you a quick story. My brother was out, and one of the nights after shooting, we get out of shooting at like midnight, so we're always like eating at like 12:30, and I called my brother, and he's like, I'm at a hot club, and some of the bars are open until 3:30 in Providence now, and the story that I got was, he's like, dude, my brother's newly single. He's like, there are fucking girls everywhere right now. Like I've never seen so many girls on Providence. So it's, you know, there's a little bit of vitality in the air, whatever. So he's like, I'm talking to these girls, and like their third friend shows up, and she's like, she's like, I'll be honest with you. She's like, I went home to like fuck this guy, and he went in my bathroom, and I don't know if he didn't like what he saw or something. He just left. He got an Uber and left. And she's like, I was like totally down to like hook up, and now we're not. And he was like, what?
That deflates the female ego there.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough. So I don't know, maybe her probably fucking house smelled like cat piss or something like that. Nonetheless, I found it I found that kind of funny. That there's just that people are telling these stories willy-nilly. To be like, yeah, I had a UTI. I don't know.
Found panties that look like they had leaked battery.
They have a broken cell phone. She's leaking like RoboCop.
We got a friend of the show here, Mia Daddio. How much lead is too much lead in siding paint? 5,200 ppm, so only right over the federal limit, but $18,000 quote to reside the house? Siding still looks good, but not great. Should I risk low IQ or worth it to redo?
Well, sorry, Mia, you already have a low IQ. So, yeah. No, honestly, siding, I wouldn't look at it like that. $18,000 quote to redo the siding. I don't know what kind of siding is $18,000. Siding is the best ROI, one of the best ROIs right now. Siding, front door, garage door are literally S tier
Wow.
rehabs right now. So, that being said, let them strip it. Let them eat the paint. I'm not 100% sure on lead abatement on that. I know it's a little over. I know lead is just to block out. It's the Faraday blocker from.
Yeah, lead's not a real
I'm not scared of lead.
Mia.
Look, I'm fine. and I'm totally fine. At the jumper jacks. No,
Who is eating paint?
you know, when kids are like, "Oh, paint."
Yeah, yummy. Your IQ would already be very low if you were eating paint, so it wouldn't even really matter.
Right. If you were like, "Wow, these past 2 houses are jamming me." Oh, something broke. Wow,
Okay,
that's a
let's
nice piece of
check
shit.
this one out.
Anyway, so if you can swing it, the siding, quality siding is you're getting a return on that. Garage door, think about windows as well. Garage door, windows, front door, siding, gutters, maybe roof. It's coming. Do it. That's the best ROI right now.
This is a
This
sexy
one's 42.
hunka man.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick and Alex, thought you would love to see this wacky house. It looks like it was built by John Stupid on a schizophrenic episode. It is like a cursed eye spy boy in house form.
That old Skellio. That old contemporary old Skellio.
Wow, look at this house. Plywood floor.
Kitty cat tower. Come over here, kitty cat. That's the name. I got a rug in the middle. I got the tag. I stare at the Marilyn Monroe. That Desi Arnaz. Go away. Go away. Bar. Go away, Mr. Penguin.
Stay in school. Get out of the school, stupid. Let's go to the NFL. It's Bobby Boucher's daddy did that. We got
A spiral staircase upstairs to the middle of nowhere with a diamond plate. Badass. Up there, rock and roll. I laid the carpet with my boy Boucher. We took it out of the old house, put it in the new house. Yeah, towel something. Towel heater, floor to ceiling, triangle windows, contemporary. Hell yeah. Wicker furniture for a 3-season room inside the house. Hell yeah. Bed. Oh yeah, that's a Fiesta light. And we had to put a piece of sheet up there. I cut the fabric. I put holes in it.
I don't hate it. It's got flavor.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flavor. The flavor is cat's pussy.
Wicker furniture
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah. It's got sand all on the back of the toilet. Got the Arm & Hammer, the fire extinguisher, and the seashell mirror made by the Bayside by a homeless woman. Purple carpet in the tiger bathroom, African lady bathroom. Hell yeah, sugar. That's my sugar.
Whoa!
Brand new
Can
laundry.
you go up again? Whoa! Oh wow! Just a bath mat right on top of the carpet.
Yeah.
It's a big old mansion. Look at that beautiful window.
It's the house that Geometry made. 4-car garage. 4-car detached garage. Contemporary porch. Nice, beautiful porch with a mattress on it. We've got this house, secondary market. This house was purchased in 1999 or 2005. And they actually want a number for this thing. This house sold in 2005. It sold in 24 for not disclosed. Wow, it's wild.
I don't hate it.
You should. Wow. It listed for $350. It sold for wow. That is in the middle of fucking Jenny Got AIDS, Forrest Gump, fucking rape. Damn. I bet you the house was actually something in its day when before Bobby Boucher's dad bought it with all the Waterboy money. That's wild. You understand this show. Very nice piece. Thank you, sir. Ooh, the master clippers.
Carlito McCheese.
Carlito McCheese. Yeah, shout out.
Super chats.
Carlito McCheese.
Wait a
shout
second.
out.
No, I don't.